Man City lost to Brentford in the weekend.
Yeah.
2-1.
2-1.
If RGB they won that match, they will be able to close the gap to top spots to Arsenal. So, do you feel that loss has been coming, or Man City they just flop overnight? What do you have to say to that loss?
Man City's loss to Brentford is a big celebration, big win for Arsenal because they will be rejoicing over it. What I saw is Man City actually came out and played what they knew. They gave all their best. Haaland was on, Foden was on, De Bruyne and all key players were there. But one thing I just noticed is that Brentford were top form. If you look at them this season, if you have watched them this season, they've been a very frustrating side, very stubborn, and unluckily, or would I say luckily for Arsenal fans, they didn't call up Ivan Toney and he took his anger against Man City. It is what it is, man.
So Man City and Brentford were the better team.
Yeah, they were. If you watch the game, they
well.
defended very well. You know, anytime you play against Man City, you don't expect to have the ball. But against Brentford, you will see that whenever Brentford had the chance to counter, they did it and they executed it perfectly. Yeah, that was what happened.
Another thing, Tottenham leads.
Yeah,
it was a goal galore match.
Yeah,
you know, at some point Tottenham were losing. People thought Tottenham would lose that match, but at the end of the day, they came out and won 4-3. You know, do you think this is like a call for Tottenham?
One thing I've known about Tottenham, Conte's Tottenham side, they have been unpredictable all season. Like very, 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 very unpredictable. Most of their matches they win at the dead of the minute. And while I was watching that match, Leeds were 3-2 up. I looked at my friend. I said, Tottenham are going to still win this match. He laughed and he was like, how was it going to happen? This is not the first time. This is not the second time. This is not the third time they do that this season. They are like a second half side. Whenever they come out for that second half, I don't know what Conte says to them. They come out in mad form and look at what Bentancur just did there. 2 goals in less than 3 minutes and that was it. So for me, I feel Tottenham still need to do 1 or 2 things. Winning at the dead like this is not really encouraging for a big side. But they coming back to win this way shows their resilience. Top-notch team. Shout out to Conte.
Another thing, Chelsea lost to Newcastle. This has been like back-to-back loss for Chelsea. So it's looking like a season end for Chelsea. Is it?
I don't want to talk about this. Because to me, I think Chelsea. I'm a Chelsea fan, of course. Unluckily, I'm wearing blue. Should I say? Hey God. One thing about that is when you look, I think Chelsea employed a porter from Jaja, because that's all I feel. That man has not gotten his formations right. He has not gotten anything right. He's just putting. The only positive we've got this season from him was the win home and away against AC Milan. Aside that, we've been poor. 4 matches, no win. In fact, we've just been enduring. In fact, these days, I see Chelsea fans being humble. Imagine, we the Club World Cup champions, we the super defending champions.
No, the noise has reduced.
Well, Newcastle has been a wonderful side. Etihad has been a wonderful. He has lost only 1 match this season, and he has gone.
I think
unpredictable.
They conceded less goal.
Yes.
I think they and Arsenal.
I'm telling you, they've even lost. Them and Arsenal, they've both lost 1 match apiece this season. Etihad has been a great manager, wonderful work, and what he's doing. Almiron was player of the month last month, and what's his name? Willock is on good form.
I think
Joel Linton on good form. Kieran Trippier, that guy is wonderful.
So they've been on mad form.
They've been on mad form. Maybe they deserve the win. And the only thing that is paining me that it came against my team, because my team, we should be outstanding if we had given Tuchel time. Well, he wasn't given enough time. In that short space, you can see what he achieved. He wasn't given enough time, and the players. What was with Ruben Loftus-Cheek and Potter? Why does Potter play Ruben Loftus-Cheek? When I watch boys playing at Jaja, I have like 5 boys that play better than Ruben Loftus-Cheek. He plays like what's the meaning of that? He turns his bum. And he tries to guide the ball every time, and he tries to do silly dribbles. You're not Ronaldinho. Don't do that. When God, I miss Mr.
I
James.
felt your pain.
I feel
I
Mr.
feel
James.
your
Well,
pain.
it happened like that, and I wish
Okay.
Potter is sacked
Another
though.
thing,
I wish he's sacked.
Arsenal elongated their win, as in their space, their gap between Man City between Man City, sha. So, do you feel Arsenal can keep up to this pace?
Arsenal this season are the side for the win. I'm not an Arsenal fan. I've never been. In fact, I hate them so much because they are so.
People are saying
they are my enemy.
flop
Arsenal, they are my enemy. I don't.
Do you
really
see
love
Arsenal
them.
flop in January?
No, they never flopped. You see, one thing I noticed, they've not flopped. Okay, whether they will flop in January, and it depends on what happened in the World Cup. A lot of players can go injured. A lot of players can lose form. It is what happened in football.
Okay,
remember the season that Manchester United, they were leading the season with like 16 points.
Yep.
But Man City still won that league with 12 point difference. So things may turn. But as at now they are they are on like mad form. Gabriel Jesus is not scoring that mad, but he's playing, he's linking up. Gabriel Martinelli has been on top notch. Saka is balling. Xhaka is, you know, one thing about a team that I love so much, it happened to Chelsea last season. Sometimes when the attackers can't score, you see Saliba, you see Gabriel, they just turn up. They just turn up. Last match, somebody that we're not even expecting, the captain Odegaard, he turned up. Two goals. Wonderful. I love that about them, and I respect Arteta. You know, he's one of the few coaches that when he came, even when the team wasn't balanced, he already won the FA Cup. So he had something. Not only that, never won anything. He's just second, and they are already praising him. He had already won the FA Cup, and this season is proof that he has grouped those players, and those players, they understand themselves. They are young, they are fast. They play to instructions. Come on.
And it's up for something.
Arsenal is the side if Man City are not on top form. Thank you so much.
I really appreciate it.